All right. Ramaphosa reacted to what happened today in court, wherein the Constitutional Court ruled that Jacob Zuma is ineligible to go back to Parliament. Or in other words, he can't go back to Parliament. Well, they have ruled that no, Zuma, we are not going to go back to Parliament. Nope. But they grant him the appeal. They say you can appeal to the very same court. Ramaphosa reacted. We'll get into that one. IEC reacted to the Constitutional Court by releasing a statement. MK Party, they are the ones who haven't released a statement because, honestly, everybody is just giving us their statement. So, MK Party is the only political party that has not yet reacted. Not the only. ANC as well. Because, MK Party, ANC, they really have they invested in this. So, ANC, you know what I'm saying? They need to respond. We need to hear their response, guys. Please. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what we're going to do right now. We are just gonna wait for their response. But I'm gonna take you through to Senator Ramaphosa's being grilled by a journalist in his response. Hey, the journalist grilled Ramaphosa, and they were like, even when this Zuma came up with MK, you just told us you noted the next thing you said things. I'm gonna play you that, right? Hopefully it doesn't come with complications, but I'm going to play you that. Don't worry about it. So we're going to go through that. But then again, the IEC, we have to go through the official statement and just start with the IEC and let's hear what the IEC has got to say. There's something as well that I know that if we were to do it, right, we'll still be good people anyway. So take a look. We'll still be good people. Before I say take a look at this, but we will still be good people if we were to do this. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people. Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. To click the notification bell, it is free of charge. To share this video, it is free of charge. To watch this video until the end, it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads, it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the Super Thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying? We'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, so where do we start? Let's start with the IEC 20th of May 2024 media statement. That's what is written in the letter. It says, Electoral Commission to comply with Constitutional Court judgment on the qualification of candidate. They said, the Electoral Commission notes the judgment by the Constitutional Court clarifying the role of the Commission in qualifying candidate nominated to stand for elections to the National Assembly. 1, that's paragraph 1. 2, the Electoral Court had approached the Constitutional Court to seek clarity on whether it had powers to enforce Section 47, paragraph 1 of the Constitution. The section is about persons who are eligible to be members of the National Assembly. I disagree with the IEC. They approached the High Court trying to fight political wars, but let's leave that. Now, paragraph 3. Now that the matter has been settled by the High Court, and given that the Constitutional Court uncertainties have been clarified, the Commission can continue with final preparation of the free and fair elections. No. That elections are not free and fair. Please. These elections are not free and fair. National and provincial elections, NPE, single-minded, without apprehension that the elections are susceptible to challenge. Susceptible to challenges. I'm just disturbed by the word free and fair. What is free and fair when you have ANC affiliate presiding over the elections and you're still telling us it's going to be free and fair? That alone, it is a reason enough to say it's not going to be free and fair. So let's not talk about free and fair here, guys. There's no free and fair here. There's no elections that are going to be free and fair. Let's just forget about that, please. The last paragraph. To avoid confusion, the commission English available, but yeah, reiterate that the judgment will not affect the ballot papers for the 2024 election NPE in any way. The photography of Mr. Zuma will remain in the cluster of identities of Umkhonto weSizwe Party. The name of Mr. Jacob Zuma will, however, be removed from the list of candidates nominated by MK Party. All right. They have settled whatever they call it. Dust. What? I'm not going to get into that one because it doesn't have much impact on anything going forward, anything significant, let me say so. But yeah, then there is the issue of Ramaphosa. Ramaphosa was on Prime Media because 702, 4.7, 94.7, yeah. Quite number of Cape Talk, blah, blah, blah. They were there. In that conversation, he says that, look, when the judgment was released by the court, he was there. Then he responded. Take a look at what they said here.
Mr. President, I actually just want to pick up from right there where you just heard the breaking news. The Constitutional Court has finally ruled on this particular matter about your predecessor and whether or not he can make a turn to return to Parliament. Let's first speak about your reaction to the news.
Well, the Constitutional Court has ruled, and as I've often said, that's the highest court in the land, and we've given the judiciary the right to arbitrate disputes amongst us in terms of our Constitution. So they have come out with a ruling, and I note that ruling, and that is what it is.
Noting the ruling is what you actually did in December. I again go back to conversations you had with journalists ahead of the formal launch of the Umkhonto weSizwe Party. I asked you, former presidents are saying A, B, C, D, E. You said you'd note it. And look at where it's led to the ANC and where you are today. Should you have not dealt with that matter, particularly around former President Jacob Zuma, differently? Are there any regrets about we will not comment, suddenly to commenting, suddenly there is a question of suspension? Should this matter not have been handled differently by the ANC?
Because it was already clear in December when he publicly spoke that he violated the ANC constitution, yes. And yet as leaders of the party you waited until much later to start considering action against him.
Are you saying should we not have acted as the ANC?
No.
Or as government?
ANC.
No, obviously as the ANC.
Oh no, as the ANC, I mean, obviously we have to follow the prescripts of our Constitution. And the prescripts of our Constitution that anybody who is a member must be given due process, there must be due process, and they must go through the various processes of hearings and all that, and representation. And so that is what we followed. So we followed our Constitution to the letter. And we could not have done it any other way.
If I was an ANC member, I'd actually say, as Clement just pointed out, the Constitution is quite clear. It took a really, really long time for the NEC to decide to actually start relying on its Constitution. You went from, we will not comment on this, we will not discuss this, yes, to having random remarks being made in public engagements. Yes. And that's what the clumsiness in how this was being handled actually took place, is in different leaders, in your Secretary General defending the actions of the ANC over the years in the name of an individual. It was those mishaps before the ANC remembered it's got a constitution and it's quite clear about what the violations are. So it's all good and well for you today to speak about the constitution and what you've done, but you looked at the constitution many months down the road.
Gee, I wish you could be an ANC member and insist on following the Constitution. My God, you're so good at it. No. No. In the end, I mean, we followed the Constitution and we took the decisions that we took at the time. And some decisions, sometimes you'll find that maybe you should have taken a different decision, you should have done things incorrectly, but it is what it is. We took the decision to put him through a disciplinary process, and that is what we have done. And what we should really be found guilty for is to follow our Constitution. And that I will concede that, yes, we are guilty for having followed the terms of our Constitution.
You're guilty for having started late.
Okay. Guys, there's a problem with Ramaphosa. Even in his reaction, there is a very, 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 very serious problem with Ramaphosa. Even in his reaction, right? Ramaphosa doesn't seem to be a guy that has this intellect. Like, you cannot ask yourself a question: how did Ramaphosa become a president? Like, okay, we know. Why am I asking that question? Because we all know. But I mean, come on, even when he gives answers, man, it's like a grade 2 is answering you. It's giving you lazy and lousy answers that shows there's lack of creativity, lack of thinking behind the answers. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying lie. No. Don't get us wrong. Don't confuse matters here. We are not saying you should lie. We are saying how you answer, man. You know, let there be excitement. Even let us look forward in your answers. You know, let's be excited that, you know what, you're going to talk, but current president, he doesn't excite at all. When he speaks, there is no excitement. We have noted. That's why the journalist asked this question. Even when Zuma affiliated himself with Umkhonto we Sizwe, you noted that. The next thing, you are the speech and you are contradicting one another after noting that. What's up? The journalist asked, what's up with this thing of noting, right? Hey, Fujiasi. Ramaphosa bafethu. What's up with this thing of noting things, but actually in reality you are not acting on things. You are not you are not doing any significant thing, though you are acting on things, but you're not doing significant things. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Ramaphosa, man, Ramaphosa ukwenza uvilapha ukukhuluma kwawena nje uqobo lwakho ukwenza uvilapha like ngempela ukwenza uvilapha ukukhuluma kwawena nje. But nevertheless, that is what I've noted with Ramaphosa today. Ramaphosa's speech, which was to me nothing wow, nothing creativity, nothing. It just lack. You know what I'm saying? It lacks the crispy. But I know, okay, those who think that we hate the man, they will say whatever they want to say. I got everything. We have noted this, we have noted that. One last thing that I want to talk about is the fact that the timing of him being there on the day that the Constitutional Court is releasing the final judgment. For me, Ramaphosa knew the judgment. Like, honestly speaking, Ramaphosa knew the judgment. The timing of everything here tells me that this man, he knew the judgment, he understood the judgment, he was aware that this judgment is going to come out and this is what it's going to say. For me, Ramaphosa was aware of everything that was happening today. There's nothing that is surprised him in today's speech as well. But we all know why we're saying he knows what was happening today. But nevertheless, let's stop it here, guys, with the hope that obviously we'll see each other on the next one. But until such a time, good people, please take care.